Welcome to my video update on the development progress for the Steam VR simulation of the 1851 Great Exhibition. We start this update by entering the building via the main entrance, moving towards the crystal fountain at the center of the building, and then turning east along the foreign nave. Here we have replaced the image of the Henry Weekes statue of Dr. Goodall with a 3D model, courtesy of the Provost and Fellows of Eton College. We now take the staircase behind Dr. Goodall to access the South Gallery. Turning east at the top of the staircase, we come to the section devoted to Lyons Silks. We know from newspaper reports that the stand of Potton, Rambaud and Company was near to the top of this staircase. Here we have two woven silk pictures, a large framed picture of the royal family, and a small unframed picture of Prince Albert. The images for these have kindly been provided by the National Silk Art Museum of Western Missouri. In the adjacent bay of the same cabinet, we have several woven silk pictures by François-Michel Marie Carquillat. These images have also been provided by the National Silk Art Museum. We now return to the staircase, descending back to the nave. Turning west, we cross the transept, passing the crystal fountain, arriving at the bronze version of John Bell's Eagle Slayer. There were two versions of this piece at the Great Exhibition, a cast-iron version underneath the Brookdale Dome, and this bronze version. This model is based on the version now on display in the gardens of Hole Park in Kent, and we are grateful to them for allowing us to model it. We now continue west along the nave, passing the Canada section, and then turn south towards the medieval court. We pass through the medieval court and into the British sculpture court. In the southwest corner is a new 3D model, Victory, by George Nelson. A plaster version was displayed at the Great Exhibition. This is a model of the final marble version, courtesy of the Dean and Chapter of Canterbury Cathedral. We assume the plaster version would not have included the inscriptions on the lower part. Indeed, the version at the Great Exhibition may have been limited to just the sculptured relief. Finally, for this update we will demonstrate the new configuration options, which are accessible via the guide. We press the appropriate button on the hand controller, and then select the configuration button. Note that all configuration changes are retained between sessions. Throughout the simulation there are purple signage boards containing contemporary illustrations, photographs, watercolors and engravings, located at the approximate location from where the view was taken. Of course these were not actually present at the Great Exhibition, and they can be hidden using the top left configuration button. The top right configuration enables superhero teleportation. Normally the player must travel via the staircases to move between gallery and ground floor. However, with superhero teleportation enabled, it is possible to teleport off the gallery direct to the ground floor. Finally, configuration offers 3 volume controls. The upper control is a master volume and should be adjusted first. The other 2 buttons allow the relative volume of the ambience and fountain water to be adjusted. Hover over the button to hear the respective sound, and click on the bar to choose the required level.
Use your controller trigger to set the required master volume level. Once the master volume level is correctly set, then set the required volume level for ambience and fountain.
Don't forget the simulation can now be downloaded from Steam. It is free of charge, and always will be. Although best when used with a VR headset, if you don't have a headset it will also work in desktop mode, using your monitor keyboard and mouse.